Everything Everywhere All at Once is the new A24 film that is out on the big screen for you guys to go and check out. This movie is all about a woman who is a mother who is getting the ability to tap into the multiverse, where she's able to take skills and also be able to see memories of herself in different realities from different universes, and she's got to save the multiverse. So I'm going to tell you guys my thoughts on this movie. Let me know in the comments below, what did you guys think of this movie? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Smash it down below, smash that like button for me, and click subscribe as well. And without further ado, let's jump into this review of Everything Everywhere All at Once. Okay, so I saw an A24 film earlier this year in X, which I really liked as well. So another A24 film in Everything Everywhere All at Once. I remember seeing the trailers for this, and when I found out when I was watching it that it's going to be about the multiverse, and it ain't no superhero movie or any comic book movie, so this is just dealing with the multiverse as a human being and stuff like that. So I saw the trailer and I was like, dude, this looks like a very interesting film. So I've just gone and seen it, and I'm going to tell you guys right now, this film is one of the most insane, bonkers, crazy, thought-provoking, life-changing movie that I've ever seen in my whole entire life. This has everything in it. I mean, when I say it has everything in it, I mean literally, this has the most insane thing you could ever devise to put in a movie. This blows anything I've ever seen out of the water with the bonkers craziness. It's just mind-blowing what I watched. It's a good mind-blowing. It's not a bad mind-blowing. It's a good, because boy, have I had this much fun at a movie theater before. The crowd loved this. We were watching it, and there was laughter, there was just cheering, there was just, oh my god, like, it's so hard to describe. And when reviewing this, I was thinking to myself on the way home, coming back from the theater, how am I going to review this? Because this is a movie that there's so much crazy stuff that happens in this film that you kind of want to talk about it because of what happens in it and how insane it is. So it's quite a hard one to talk about without spoiling anything. But again, where do I start with this film? I mean, I'm going to start off with some of the stuff that I really took away from this film, that I don't know if everyone got this, but watching this film, it changed my whole thought process of life in general. Now, it's not changed my thought process of like, oh my god, I believe like there's a multiverse, like we're able to tap into other people's thoughts. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is the whole thing that I got from this film, the big deep thing that I got, the message was, we only have a limited time on this planet. And while what we do doesn't matter in the grand scheme of the universe, because we're only a small, finite grain of sand compared to everything else in the universe. So what I do here, making a video like this, is not going to impact the greater universe in any way, shape, or form. It's not going to do anything. So it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of anything. But it matters to us. And that's really all that matters, is it matters to us, and we don't have enough time on this planet, so we should make the most of it and spend it with the people that matter most to us. Because at the end of the day, while we're living, everything we do, the memories we create with each other, is the only thing that matters at the end of the day. Because once you get lowered into that ground, the only thing you're taking with you is your memories. The only thing you're leaving behind is your memories. That's the only thing that lives on, is that the memories you create with your kids that get passed on from generation to generation. So I thought after watching it, that really changed my perspective on life in general. Like it makes me really question things, because I'm like, we see people dying all the time that are so young, and you think to yourself, I've wasted what could be 5 years of my life maybe just sitting down and playing a game or something like that. Like, it may be entertaining to me, but maybe I could do something more constructive with that time, spend it with someone else. Maybe instead of sitting down in separate rooms to everyone else, maybe we sit down at the table and we play a board game and create memories like that. Go outside, hang out with your family, friends and stuff like that. Be in the moment. Enjoy the moment. So that was really a big message I took away from this film. And I think that came down to the core relationships throughout this film between our main lead. Then we have the husband, the father, and the daughter as well. And it really focuses around their relationship this whole entire film, and the character arcs that they go through from our main actress, Michelle, her character. We really follow her, and we see her growth as a character to where she was from the start to where she is at the end. And it's the same with the daughter. That connection right there, that whole relationship, this movie is built around that. It's also built around choices. So when we make a choice, instead of the choice we make now, the multiverse, the way it works is it branches off to a new timeline. So say, for instance, I decided I'm going to go to bed instead of making this video. Then we branch off to another timeline, and that takes us on a whole nother course. And there's a really big thing going on about what if she never met the guy and they got married? Like, what would her life be like? Would she be successful? Would she be this? And there's really that message throughout this film as well, is sometimes it's not always greener on the other side. Maybe sometimes that the one thing that you wanted the most is always in front of you and it's right there. And we take it for granted, and it takes us losing that to finally realize that's the only thing I ever wanted. And I like that, and that's this whole character arc and relationships that this movie is built about and built around that I really found awesome and just really heartfelt. It's very emotional. It's, if you have kids and you're a parent yourself, you're probably gonna get those sort of messages out of this film, possibly, because that's what I really took from it. So, but the editing is incredible in this film as well. I really enjoyed the editing, especially when she's swapping from body to body and taking things as well. I thought that was really, really good. The action sequences are top tier. The action sequences are so much fun. There are some funny gag moments as well throughout this film. So this film is very, very funny, but also very serious at the same time. And there are certain scenes that you're just gonna laugh your ass off. There's this whole universe. I'm not gonna spoil it. There's a whole universe that is just absolutely hilarious, and it takes this whole meaning of some of the questions of would you rather this and this, and it takes sort of things like that and puts it into different universes. The story, it makes sense. It's very high sci-fi multiverse stuff. Like, this is very high sci-fi stuff. So if you're into multiverse and stuff like that, you're gonna enjoy this film, and you're gonna enjoy the story as well. And it can get confusing. There was also this one moment where I thought the movie was over, and I was like, whoa, okay, so it just ends like that. But it was very, very clever what they did, and I really enjoyed that as well. My main criticism for this film is it did feel like it dragged out. It did have some pacing issues, which made it feel longer than it should have been. But I just feel like they could have maybe fixed that up a little bit, especially in that third and final act. There's kind of pieces that you could have cut out and really tightened it up a bit more, and it would have flowed a lot better. And I think that would have helped this movie much, much more. The music's great. I enjoyed that. I thought the cinematography was fantastic as well. The sound design's great. The lighting was great. I really, really enjoyed this film a lot more than I thought I was going to. I really did, and it really gave me this deep thought and changed me. I feel like it has changed me. After watching this movie, I feel like I've changed now, and my mindset on certain things in life is going to change from now moving forward. So I really enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below, what did you guys think of this movie? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Smash it down below. Smash that like button for me. Click subscribe. And I'll see you guys next video. Until then, stay safe. Peace out.